All right, what is up, everyone? Again, if you're just joining us, I am Top Shelf Nate, filling in for Chris. Jeremy made his plane, and he is on his way to Arizona. Chris is hanging out with the family at a little Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and so should be a fun night for all of them. And so we are headed into our first break of the evening, starting off a little early because, Bowman, there's kind of a lot of cards. And so the first one is a Bowman Super Jumbo Divisional. We're going to crack into this fresh case right in front of us. And so, again, we have Neil, Travis, Ruds, Nick B, and Fred Fern. I feel like Fred, way back in the day, I feel like it was like the last thing of a break, and I feel like I pulled you a Nolan Ryan auto. I could be mistaken, but I feel like that was like 7 years ago, and then he's been on and off with us ever since. And so, a longtime companion of here at Top Shelf. Otherwise, John B., you're our last one in. Remember, we're going this many times, which is Lucky 13 to start the night. And so let's go into Lucky 13. Remember, we're going to randomize your names, and then we'll throw them over in the list, and then we'll randomize the divisions, match them up, and see who you get. If you do wish to make a trade, remember both members must be present and confirm. You technically could even trade like an individual team if you're trying to go after someone specifically. But again, both people need to be here. We're going 13 times again. AL Central to the East-West, Central to the East-West. And so let's match them up and see what divisions you get. It looks like the East is where people are probably trying to want to go to for the Nationals and Elijah Green, and the O's are in the AL East. And so let's see who got what. Remember, if this is your first time with us, this is the verification code showing that's an authentic random. You can type in XCJKOL to show that it is verified by random.org. And so, as we head over, I like the window region up. I don't know about you guys, but I like it up when I'm breaking so I can always see and remember who's got what. But Fred Fern, you got the AL Central. T-Duff, you got the NL West. Nick B with the NL East. Guy with the AL West, John B with the AL East, and Neil, my friend, you have the Chicago Cubs and the NL Central. All right, so let's see how the printer feels about us tonight. That's always another fun adventure we get to have. I don't know, is this printing into the room? I've never broke since we're out here, but let's see what happens. Oh, I hear it. Oh, it's right next to me. Look at this. See, you learn something all the time. The printer is functional. That is a hot start for tonight. That is always step one. Can the printer cooperate? All right, so I'll give you a second to look over and through your teams. I, however, am going to get sharp things. I'm just going to go like this so that way you guys can see that we're opening fresh case of Bowman Super Jumbo. We'll take out box number 1 right now. There is a Super Jumbo number 2, sorry. The camera's probably going to make everybody sick. Divisional. Otherwise, again, BOGO is up. Oh, man, these are massively large boxes. So, again, we always pull from the left side first. And so here is, sweet mother, this enormous box of Bowman Jumbo. All right, let me move this behemoth to the floor. Like, no joke, that's probably 30 pounds, right? Like, for real. It's got to be like 30 pounds. Let's get Top Shelf centered. Bowman draft right here. All right. Neil, how we feel about the NL Central? Feel good? Again, Super Jumbo. 5 Chrome Prospect autos inside of here. 5 Chrome Prospect. We need some stuff to put on the card stands. Oh, you're an O's fan, but yeah, you'll take tomorrow. So that's what we said. And is my buddy Quinn Priester in here? I saw him on a card. I didn't know if he signed in here. I need a garbage. That's not a garbage, but I'll bring one over. I thought of everything, but nonetheless, it's all good. All right, Bowman draft. 120 cards per pack. So, I love it. 120 cards per pack. Almost like the rack packs. Imagine if these are on sale at the local store. And then remember, since they're off one, they put the little filler thing in the bottom. But here are 120 cards per pack. I feel like you should be able to split them. I don't want to do that, but let's see what happens. All right. Good luck, guys. Thanks for hopping in tonight. We're just kickstarting this evening. Again, if you haven't met me before, I'm Top Shelf Nate. Chris and I started Top Shelf back in 2014. I am a full-time teacher, and so Chris is the full-time Top Shelfer. So I help when they need someone to hop in. All right, Triantos, I remember seeing him inside of stuff. Oh, Volpe, always a good one. There's your boy. So that's, again, AL Central, Jace Young for Fred Fern. I'll try to pull out as much of the stuff and make Tommy's life as easy as it possibly can. I'm a Sox fan, but I don't know Peyton Pallett. There's Tamar. A little first Bowman. I know there's people that just sit on stacks and stacks. So all the chromes are backwards. Is that right? Let's put those right here. There's Elijah Green, heir apparent. That, again, is the NL East. Zach Veen. Is he still a top prospect? I feel like people were talking about him forever. There's Elijah Green first. I feel like they're always talking about him, and then I haven't heard too much about him. I do have a Zach Veen we pulled out of 25 out of Pro Debut, which, again, is essentially Bowman, just cheaper. All right, here's all the chromes. Campos, Willie Vasquez, Ramos. Oh, we got some color coming up. Max Muncy. Interesting that there's two dudes with the exact same name. Reggie Crawford. His stuff sells pretty well from even Stars and Stripes, so I'm assuming that's all right. That is NL West for Travis. Marco Luciano. He's been like the top international prospect for years. Colton Cowser. Chase. Roderick. Nick Biddison. And then again, here is our first color. It is Pedro Pineda. Pedro Pineda, and that is a green. Greens are usually 99, I would assume. And it is 50 out of 99 for Pedro Pineda and the Oakland Athletics. That is the AL West, and that is you, Rudd. Pedro Pineda. Nice looking card. I'll go back into our other stuff. Oh, the auto's on the bottom. Nice to find out. There is Pete Hansen. Refractors, they're not to $4.99. Cole Phillips, Hunter Barco, Jacob Miller, and Hunter Pattison on card. First auto. Chrome, and that is KC for the AL Central. Fred Fern getting hits right off the bat. So Fred Fern, one of our 5 autos for you, sir. And that is Hunter Pattison. I don't like the way the light is hitting this, but I think that looks better back here. I'll just have to hold it farther away or at an angle. All right, KC Royals. Again, like I said, the refractors are not numbered. Is it normal, Bowman, that they're numbered to... I feel like it was at normal Bowman. Maybe they were numbered 2. All right, move all the paper to the top and leave the chromes upside down. That's a lot of chromes. A lot of chromes. That's a bigger chrome stack, it feels like. All right, we'll leave that right there. Oscar Colas, he's supposed to, I'm hoping he comes up this year, but he's supposed to get some time. There is Jackson Holiday first. Benny. So Colas, again, he's a power guy. They said he's got more raw power than Eloy and Robert. So always interesting to see what's up. Khalil. His stuff kind of dropped a little bit, didn't it? That's a huge lineup. It just seeing, I don't know if you can see that or not. If the light hits it, there you go. I'm going to saw it for a second. There's like a huge print line on that one. Luckily, it's just a common. Or base, sorry. There's nothing common, as our buddy Ivan, Watch the Breaks, always reminds us. There's no such thing as a common card. They're all special. All right, and so it is Blackjack Chrome for you, Neil. Those are cool cards. Again, like you said, there is a thing on the bottom across the middle. I don't know if that's a print line. I don't want to try to remove it for you, but I will leave it there. But that is Quinn Priester, the pride of Cary Grove, and our buddy Henry Davis, catcher extraordinaire, I believe. And that is Blackjack. And again, that is NL Central. Neil. Drew Gilbert, Christian Hernandez. We've seen him before. Just seeing some of the guys we've seen in other products. Sal Stewart. Look, I remember Sal Frelick. Robert Moore. I remember a leaf auto of him way back when from like Perfect Game. Jordan Sprinkle. I have heard of him. Dude. Kumar. Again, that is not numbered, but would he get drafted by the Mets and then got thrown back into the pool, right? Like he got drafted by the Mets. They couldn't agree to a deal, and he got thrown back into the draft pool, if my memory serves me correctly. Now are the refractors Jared McKenzie, Troy Melton, Nazir Mule, and Trey Lipscomb. Again, not numbered, but all refractorish. Here is Giant Rack Pack number 2. That's a paper. I was going to say, that's not chrome, but all right. All right, so like I said, we'll leave our chromes right here. And then again, we have Wilman Diaz. That is to 199. Looks like they got a different stamping machine over at Topps. That's not their typical look of their stamps. But that is the Dodgers for the NL West. Travis Duff. Wilman Diaz to 199. That is an aqua parallel. Like I said, a little different stamp looking. That's not the typical stamp that you see out of Topps, but it is. Topps Chrome update is starting to fly. Thank you, Tyson. There's a Reggie Crawford. Anthony Hall. Trey Sweeney. I've seen a lot of his stuff moving. Like I said, in the pro debut, there's certain guys that move out right away. One of the dudes, whatever happened to Travis Swaggerty? Remember him? Had such a sweet name. He's in the Pirate system, but I haven't seen much about him. It is Cutter Coffee for the AL East, heir apparent. And then again, George, Caden, Jordan Walker. People love him. Colson Montgomery. There's a Jackson Holiday Chrome. We'll sleeve that up. James Wood. Did he go in the Padres deal? Wasn't he a Padres dude? He went in that big deal for Soto with C.J. Abrams. Dude, I feel like the Nationals made out pretty well with that. Oh, what the heck? Is this something special? Is it like an image variation? 346. It could be an image variation because it was flipped backwards and it's got a different number on the bottom. And if so, that would be a pretty tasty hit for Nick B. It's got to be, right? Because it's backwards. Dude, that's pretty solid. Even the image variations from, like I said, my poor man's Bowman sell fairly well. Dude. Elijah Green image variation. I know it's not an auto, but that's got to go up here for right now, for sure. Right? Let's... No matter where I put it, there we go. I'll turn it. The light is right on it. Dude, I think that's pretty solid. Jack Brannigan, Reckley, and Jordan Beck. And then we have J-E-T-T, Jet, Williams for the NL East. The rich get richer. 90 out of 99 for the New York Metropolitans, now better known as the Carlos Correas, who just vultured a deal in the middle of the night. But that is a green for Nick B. 90 out of 99. Jet Williams. Color auto can make their way back there. Again, I'll sleeve up the Jackson Holiday. After this pack, I'll start moving stuff to the bottom. But I was just going to ask, there's no paper image variations then, I assume, right? All right. Hopefully there's no paper image variations. Otherwise, I'll have Tommy sit here and read codes for hours and hours and hours and hours. His eyes would hurt so bad. Now, why is Austin Hendrick upside down? 28. All right, so that's nothing. Jada, I mean, dude's just a beast. Dude is just a beast. I'm hoping he is what they hope he is, right? Like, you want him to be successful. There's Kumar first. Always root for Kumar. He was on the Vanderbilt train with Jack Leiter, right? All right. So we have a blackjack. Again, from Detroit. It is the Central for AL Fred Fern. That is Troy Melton and Jace Young. Blackjack. Then let's go into Jake Bennett, Anthony Hall. Lots of first chromes. Always nice. Trey Sweeney. I did not know he's a Yankee. Dude, the Yankees are stacked. They picked up Carlos Rodon today. Did you guys see that? Like they need any more help. The rich get richer. There's Oscar Colas. There is Gavin Cross. I don't think those are numbered. But always a little like thicker little insert if you haven't seen those. Is it Invictus? What is it? I can't remember off the top of my head. It's something with an I. Cho, Jordan Lawler refractor, and Owen Murphy refractor. All right, I cleared a few things off. But again, 2 autos down. Looks like in each one of these rack packs there is an autograph. It could be top or bottom. But there sure is a lot of cards. 60 per. Ooh, I was close that time. All right. 60 per. Another Jackson Holiday first. Jackson Holiday. Brenner. What happened with Cleo Watson? His stuff was so hot for so long, and then remember, it's just kind of taken a little dip as of late. Not sure what the reason for that is, but all right. We have heir apparent AL Central Brooks Lee, and then we have Ellie De La Cruz for the NL Central. There you go, Neil. People are real high on Ellie. Trash stash for that guy. Christian McCarro. Oh, a little Atomic Max Muncy. K-rate was wild. Well, I'll say that. We'll do it then. I know they were concerned with his injuries, but I still thought that, I don't know. How are you, Gary? It's been a long time, buddy. I'm Nate, in case you forgot. All right, Max Muncy, that is to 150 for the AL West. And Rudd, top prospect Atomic Cracked Ice, Max Muncy. A really nice looking card. I like that. I'd say that'll do if the K weight. Oh, dude, we hit a super of this dude in pro debut. John Kenzie. People kind of liked him. I'm just messing with you, Gary. And we have blue Blake Berhalter for the NL East, who is cleaning up right now. That is you, Nick B. NL East. No, I don't think they got that far. They were like, they had some concern with his physical. I can't remember what it was, but the Mets obviously did not have any concern. But Blake Berhalter, 94 out of 150. NL East, Nick B. Another nice hit. So Nick getting 2 color autos and a image variation Elijah Green. Yeah, they were for sure concerned. I wonder, I think it was on Twitter today. It was like one of the security guards checking people in at a game, and they were just like how they like frisk some people. Well, there was like the Mets checking out Carlos Correa, and it was just a guy that like everyone who came, he was just like, go, go, go. And they just kept letting all the people go without really even checking them out. And so, I don't know, hopefully it pans out, but what they gave him like a 12-year deal, didn't they? A 12-year deal. That's crazy. That's a really, really, really big deal. Christian Vaquero. Isn't he the dude on the box of the regular Bowman? Harry Ford. All right, time to get into some chromiums. There is a Connor Prelip. Oh, so close. I like that. I like that, Tyson. Let's see. I always like to flash through and see if there's any color. I see some refractors, but you know, we want like the reds are just straight money, right? Dude, that one's got a big. Sorry for the NL Central. That one's got a big old ding in it right here. I don't know why. Cade Horton though. Blaze Jordan. Kumar first on hell. There is Elijah Green draft. I like the little draft inserts. And there is NL Central Triantos. Refractor, Drew Baker, Dylan Ray, and Everson Arteaga for the NL West and the Gigantes. All right, 2 more gigantic packs left. I know, I said that's crazy too, because wasn't he, like I said, wasn't he a Met draft pick, and they couldn't come to like an agreement, and he had to go back into the draft pool. J-Dom, that's the same pick, I was going to say. Well, I see some backwards numbering, that's always nice, facing us. See some more numbering, uh-oh. We'll have to come back to that, because that seems like some hot pack action or something. 3 numbered cards in 1 pack. We have not seen that yet. But there is Michael Knorr. That is blue to 150. 139 out of 150. I'm not getting used to their new stamps. New stamp system for the shoulder concerns. AL West. Rudd. Adam Mazer. Space. Again, we'll try to find some of the bigger dudes and set them to the side to make Tommy's life a little easier. Otherwise, I'm trying to clear those off the table because there's a lot. All right. Chase DeLauer for the Guardians. It's kind of a cool picture in the background. I like that. How many Acuñas are there? Is this all the same family? Like, there's Ronald, there's Luis Angel, there's Brian. I feel like they're all in the same family, are they not? Marcelo Mayer. All right. We got Christian Vaquero. Dude. The freaking NL East. Nick B. is doing some work. Christian Vaquero, that is blue. Assume it's 150. Yeah, Vaquero's really good, dude. 59 out of 150. He was the dude on the box in the other Bowman thing. So blue 150. That should be really good. He must have loved White Castle, Tyson. What's up, Ken B? How are you, dude? I think that's a pretty good card. Jason Churio. What's the other one? Jackson? What's the one on the Brewers? Jackson? I feel like we saw him. Did we not? There's Thomas Harrington, Josh Kasevich, Errol Vela, and a dude. What the heck? It is all NL East. The collation is not great unless you are Nick B. In which case the collation is bonkers, ridiculously amazing. Jet Williams, once again, that's our second Jet Williams of the box. This also is to 99. So, Nick B, if Jet Williams is good, you're in the money. Hopefully he's better than Victor Robles. I thought, there's a lot of hate for Victor Robles, but I thought he was all right. He's not as bad as people are making him out to be. All right, so we got this, and then we got one more. One more gigantic rack pack. J.R. Ritchie. Cole Young, Lipscomb, Mule. Benny Snelling. I think this Bowman is Tommy's last great obstacle before he goes off to Japan. 6 hours of Bowman sorting, and then he can truly enjoy his trip. We got Walter Ford and Cole Young. That is blackjack for the AL West. Dude, they are. Zach Veen, print line running through. Drew Thorpe. That guy's last name is Herpy, so that's not good. There's Tamar. I like that for the Pirates. We'll sleeve that up. Warming. We got a bunch of him. Hey, I had a friend in college named Lamar King. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, and they got Robert Hassel out of that deal from the Padres, dude. I feel like, again, if those prospects pan out, that's really good. With Hassel, Wood, and C.J. Abrams, there is Tamar Draft. It made me think it was like gold for a second, but it's just because the Pirates have that yellow background. So Neil getting in on the action. Yeah, Tommy's lifelong dream has been to go to Japan, and he finally pulled the trigger. And he's going. Nate Furman, Jackson Jobe with something up in the corner, and Michael Hernandez. Chris is going to Hawaii, and Tommy's going to Japan, so maybe they'll be on flights together to Hawaii, and then Tommy can hop on another plane to go to the further island of Japan. He's super stoked. He's going to, like, I don't know, 5 or 7 wrestling shows in 7 days. He's very excited. All right, this is backwards. All right, I was going to say that's got to be numbered, but I didn't see it. Okay. Last jumbo pack. First starts with the AL Central to 250. That is Troy Melton. That is a first for the Tigres. Dude, that would be amazing. Seems super efficient. He wouldn't have to pay any kind of fees. There you go. I know, Neil. It's getting ridiculous. I'm hoping the love gets spread out because that is... What was one? Okay, one was the AL Central, but the other 3 have been the NL Central. Or sorry, NL East. You have the NL Central. And the image variation went that way too. So like, all right, let's try to spread the love here, Bowman. And see what's up. I do want to look up that image variation because Those usually aren't the easiest things to pull. And it's of, like, a top dude. All right. Drew Gilbert, AL West, heir apparent. Another Elijah Green first chrome. We'll sleeve that up. Volpe. All right. There's a Jace Young. And then here we go. Yordani De Los Santos, purple chrome, coming to you, Neil. And the Buccos, Yordani De Los Santos, purple chrome. Is that the first numbered chrome refractor we've seen? The other ones were paper, I thought. That's 147 out of 250 for Neil Yordani De Los Santos. And then we have Oscar Colas, White Sox, Central right there. Brenner Cox, and NL East. Nick B, we just became best friends. Jacob Miller, a Marlins autograph. So we have a Brave, 2 Mets, and a Marlin autograph. Unbelievable. Jacob Miller. And an image variation, Elijah Green. Dude. Well, Nick B loves me. That's nice. 5 other people are wondering what's going on. We might have something over here to throw in for the 5 others. The others in this break. All right, here's our last little jumbo pack, and then we'll see where we're at for our breaks. There is Elijah Green. Judd. More Volpes. Another Jace Young. Termar. And Hassel. Yeah, man. I don't know. The Nats gave up 1 monster dude, but they picked up 3 really good prospects at a few different positions too, right? All right, here is the NL Central. Cubs, Blackjack, Cade Horton, Chris Pacciola. And then let's see where we're at here. There's Henry Davis. Brady House. That was a big name from before, right? Here is Jacob Miller. He looks like a Miami Marlin. Yeah, there's Jackson Churio. Refractor. Mason Barnett, Jacob Melton, and Felix Valerio for the Milwaukee Brewers.